Hi friends, I am Riju. Today we are planning to cover the topic Azure Point-to-Site VPN Enterprise Certificate Authentication. So what is the learning objective we are planning to do this one? Point-to-Site Authentication uses Enterprise Certificate. So you know my previous video. If you not watch my previous video, please watch it. I give the URL for the below description because this video is the continuity of my previous video. That previous video we already discussed about the how to we can use the self-signed certificate and how to we can use the VPN for the self-signed certificate. So this one we will go for the enterprise level certificate. So what we are planning to do here, we have virtual network. So virtual network we will deploy one active directory, then one for domain control and one for production, one virtual machine. Okay. My aim means I needed to connect this is my client device, local device. I need to connect my production VM. How to we can achieve this one using enterprise level certificate. We are planning to do with the enterprise level certificate. So this demo you can see how to we can install the enterprise level certificate and how to we can connect it through the enterprise level root certificate and client certificate to authenticate with our client device. So we will go for our demo. The demo for the Azure certificate authentication using enterprise certificate. So what I will do here. So first my task is creating the VNet and subnet for the virtual network gateway and our VMs. Okay, so first we will go for now the portal, then we will complete our task 1. Okay. Hi friends, now we reach our portal. So first step we need to create the virtual network. Before we will go for creating one resource group, just click resource group. So I just make one resource group RJ Enterprise. Okay. Then region I will change it to okay. Then after that I will click next and review and create. So just create it. So I just creating for the resource group. So just we will next step we need to go for our virtual network. So already I selected, so here otherwise you need to type here virtual network. So just click the virtual network. Then create the virtual network. So here we will choose our resource group. Then here we need to give the name VNet Enterprise. Okay. Then middle is okay. Then we will go for previous. Just I change the speed. Yeah, it's okay. Then next click security is okay. We will IP address. We will start for 10.10. Okay, our address space is done. Then we need to add our subnet, create the subnet. So subnet, first subnet we will go for the VPN gateway, virtual network gateway. So it's starting from 10.10. okay, so address size is 27, it's okay. Then click R. So we need to create another subnet for our VM SN. Okay, then after that we need to create for 10.20. so this one starting address. Okay, then click add. So we create two subnet and we will create our virtual network. Just click review and create. So just click create. So first our deployment is completed, so we will go for the task 2. Okay, so what is our task 2? Task 2 we need to create our VPN gateway. So we will go for creating the VPN gateway. So just we will go for again our portal. See, now our virtual network is completed. So just go for here. Then we need to go for virtual network gateway. Okay. So just click virtual network gateway. After that we need to create the gateway. Okay, so we will GW Enterprise. Okay, then region is same, gateway type VPN. Okay, then SKUs type we need to go for VPN gateway 1, and virtual network we need to select before we created VNet Enterprise, and subnet is automatically created from because before this automatically coming. So public IP address pip GW, then we don't want enable active mode configure. So just go for next tab, then review, and they will validate your settings now. Yeah, validation is passed, then click create. So now deployment in progress. So we will go for our task 3. Okay, so now what is our task 3? Task 3, create the VM for ADDC and production. Okay, so we need to create Active Directory, domain control and production VM. So just we will go for now portal again. Progress, click the virtual machine, then we will just click create. So we will go for RJ Enterprise Demo, same resource group. Here we will enter VM AD01. Okay, then availability is on. Currently we don't want standard, we go everything default. Then here, okay, then click next disk. We no need to standard. Next network, see network only we will careful, see subnet VM SN. Okay, same subnet we created previously. Then after that, next management, next monitor, next advanced, next tag, review and create. So they will running the validation. Yeah, its validation is passed, just click create. So now we will create our Active Directory virtual machine. So we need to create another virtual machine. Now we just go for again virtual machine. So just click the virtual machine. So here also are so you can do for the PowerShell also this command, but I will because you can easily understand, so that way I will go for the graphical. Okay, so just go for VM DZ02. Okay, because this one our domain control virtual machine, no infrastructure, standard. Then we will go for admin. Okay, next disk, currently we will go for standard SSD. Networking, yeah, the same VMs SN1. Next management, monitoring, review and create. So validation is passed, just click create. So we will create our second VM also. So we just waiting for the initial deployment. Okay, then again create another virtual machine. Okay, this one choose resource group same RJ Enterprises. This one VM prod 03. So Middle East, available to know, trusted, standard. Okay, then go for password. Okay, then RDP, select everything in the default, just change the disk standard. Networking, so this only everything I will go for the default, but the actual scenario you can make your own. Just review and create. So now the validation is passed, just click create. So deployment in progress. First virtual machine, so because we need to install the Active Directory. Okay, so VMAD is running, so just go to VMAD01. So we need to connect to virtual machine, just click connect. So we will download the RDP file. So just go for RDP, then double click, connect, then enter the password. Click yes. So now we will connect our first VM Active Directory. We need to install the Active Directory here. So what we will do, our VM first we need to create the Active Directory domain service. So we just go for add role, then click next, role paste. It's okay, next. So here we will install the Active Directory domain service, then add feature, then next, click next, install. So now what we will do, we will promote this virtual machine as our active directory. Okay, so we will waiting for the installation. So installation process almost completed. We just clock. Now the installation is completed. We need to promote this server as active directory domain. So just we will go for click add new forest. Then we will add our root domain name rejoskill.com. Then click next. Then here we need to enter the password. Then click next. Then click next. Just waiting for the yeah, it's okay. Then click next. Then click again next. So they will check the pre-requesting for the active directory domain service. So it take little bit time. Yeah, then click the next. So now we promote this server as our active directory domain. So we will now install our active directory domain service in this server. Okay, this virtual machine. Okay, so whatever our next step after installation, we will restart this PC. So what we will go for the next, another virtual machine we will create for our domain control. See, now the installation completed. The system is automatically signed out. We just close it. Then we need to go for restart. Okay. So now we sign out. So just we need to connect our remote desktop. Okay. So what we will do, we just go for overview page. We need to public IP address. We just 14.120. So just to go for your remote desktop. So just to click this remote desktop. So we need to give the public IP address. Then we just go for show more at rejoskill.com. Then click connect. Then enter the password of the virtual machine. Then enter the password of your virtual machine. Then click OK. Then click yes. See, now please wait for the group policy and the client. So now what happened, we install our active directory in the VM1. So just we will wait for the complete the policy. Okay, so now our server manager is almost completed. So we already installed the active directory. So here you can see here, go to active directory service. So we already installed the active directory. So we just now complete our active directory installation for the VM1. So next step, we need to go for the VM2 virtual machine 2. We needed to add. So now we will go for our virtual machine VM2. Then we will install for the domain controller. That virtual machine we promote as a domain controller. So just we will go for now our portal. So just we will go for virtual machine. So we will take VMDC2. Then we need to connect. Then we need to download the connection. Okay, we download the RDP file. So before we need to go for the VMDC2, we need to change the DNS server. Okay, so just to go for the network settings, then click your network. Okay, then we need to change the DNS server custom. So we need to add the DNS servers. So we just go for our virtual machine. We need to check what is the IP address for our active directory domain service. So okay, so this is 10.20.4. this is our active directory domain service IPv4 address. Just to copy this one, then we just go for our again, we just we need to add the IP address of our VM01 for our domain, Active Directory domain. So we will add that IP address for our DNS server. Okay, then after that save it. So now save network interface is completed. So now we will go for download VMDC2. Just open it, then double click, then connect. So here we need to enter the password, then click OK. Yes. We needed to go for changing our DNS from the VM0 to OK. Just to go for ncpa.cpl. Just click OK. Then see here our network interface card. We just go for the property. Then here obtain, we will add our 10.10.20.4 because VM1 IP address we add. Then we just click OK. Then click OK. So now we change the modify our DNS for the our VM2 using for our VM1 IP address, private IP address. Okay. Then after that close this one. Then close this one. So we need to add this virtual machine to our VM1 domain control. Okay. So how to we can add this one? Just go to file manager, click here. Then we will just go for property. Then advanced system settings. Then sorry, computer name change. We will join the domain. Okay, rejoskill.com. Click OK. So here we need to enter the our Active Directory admin username and password. Admin rejoskill.com. See, now our computer is joined for the rejoskill.com domain. So we will just click OK. Then we need to restart. So after that, so now this computer joined with our VM rejoskill.com. Okay. So just close. Then we just restart. Okay. So after that, we need to again connect it our VM DC2. Okay. So what is the overview? Virtual machine VM DC2. We need the this is our public IP address. So just to go for remote desktop connection again. So here we need to enter 40.120.97.65. We enter the VM2 public IP address. Okay. Then after that, show more, we need to add admin IP at rejoskill.com. Then try to connect. Then we need to add the password. So now we connect our VM2 because we already joined with our domain. Then after that, click S. Now our VM2 server manager is open. So before we will go, just to go for command prompt, then ipconfig/ or we will check DNS suffix rejoskill.com. So just to close it this one. So now we will add the rule and feature because with this computer we need to promote as a domain controller. So just to click next. Then we need to add the Active Directory domain service. Then add feature. Then click next. Click next. Install. So now our Active Directory service is installed. Then after that we will promote this is the domain control virtual machine. Okay, just waiting for the installation. So now the installation is completed. We just close it. Then go to promote. This is domain controller. So what we will do, we add the domain controller existing domain. So we select that one, add a new domain. No, we first one add domain control for the existing domain, then domain is rejoskill.com, then click next. Then here we need to enter the password. Then click next. Replicator from VM ADD01 because our virtual machine 1 active directory. Then next. Then after that install. So we now install this PC as our domain controller. Okay, so just installation is complete. We just restart the PC, just close it, then power off, restart. So after restart, this PC is a domain controller. Okay, so just waiting for the completion. We will connect our VM domain controller to remote desktop connection. Just click yes. So what we will do, we will install the certificate authority for this domain controller server. So we just add another rule also now after finish the completion. So now the server manager, we needed to add the rule and feature for the certificate authority, our VM2 domain controller. Okay, just click add and feature, then click next. So next server, then here you can see active directory and certificate authority service. So we just install this one. So active directory certificate used to create a certificate authority and related to rule service that allow issue and manage a certificate use variety of application. So just click next, then click next. So here we need to certificate enrollment policy based enrollment web service and create. It's okay. Then after that click next, then click next install. So now what I do, I just add the another rule of this domain control for the certificate. So installation completed. So we just close it. Then we need to configure our active directory certificate service. Just click it. So here I need to change. I just change. Okay, then click OK. Then after that, then we just move to this. Okay, so just click next, then certificate authority. We will install the select the role and service to configure certificate authority. So just wait a little time to complete. So select another option also. Then after that click next, then Enterprise Certificate, then click next, click next. Create the new private key. Just create the new private key. Okay, Microsoft 2048 SHA-256 algorithm also we will using. Then click next. Yeah, if you need to change the common name you can change, but I will just go for the default rejoskill VM DC20CA. Then click next. Then it's okay, a 5-year default, I just go for default. Then click next. Okay, the database is also okay. Okay, now you need to click configure because your enterprise root certificate now configure. Just click configure. So now our enterprise certificate is configured. After completion we will check. Okay, see now your configuration is succeeded. Then just close it. Do you want to configure additional rule service? No, I don't want. So just I will go to R, then I just go for MMC. then here file, add and role snaps, then here certificate, just click add, my user finish, then click OK. Then we will check. So okay, trust certificate also we will check here. See, you can see here Rejo VM DC01, this is your root certificate. Okay, so just before we will go for CMD GP update policy. We updating our policy. Yeah, policy updation completed. So just go for here Windows administration tool, then here certificate authority, just open it. Then here you can go to issued certificate. You can see here your issued certificate. What are the certificate you will issue is coming, pending request, failed request, and certificate template also is available here. So just I will now, we almost completed for the installation of domain control in the VM2, and also we will install the certificate authority. So we will need to we needed to add our production VM to our domain. Okay, so just I will go for now our virtual machine again in the portal. So just go to virtual machine. So VM prod 03, this is our production. So what I do, I just go for network settings, then I change the DNS. I will give the VM1 our active directory DNS server custom, let me check, yeah, 10.10.20.4. okay, then just click save. Okay, after that we just go for overview. We need to connect remotely virtual machine VM prod 1. So just go for connection, then we just go for download RDP file VM3, just double click, connect, enter the password, click yes. So just click ncpa.cpl, so our production VM, just click OK. Then here we need to change our DNS, just paste it, then OK, then so just a refresh. Then I will open our command prompt, ipconfig/all. Yeah, DNS servers 10.10.2.4. So again we need to go for file manager, file explorer, advanced connection, this PC, advanced settings, computer name, change, we join with our domain. So our production VM now joined with our domain rejoskill.com. Then enter the administrative password, username and password. See now the welcome to rejoskill.com. Just click and restart. So just click OK, close, restart now. So now our production VM also joining our domain. Okay, just click OK. So we no need to connect for the VM production. Okay, so later we will connect. Okay, so we almost complete for the active directory domain control, and our production will join for our domain. Okay, so just what is the next slide, we will go for our task. So just we will go for our task, just click the task. So just go for the task 4. So the task 4, we need to create the enterprise root certificate and export to the public certificate base 64x05. So we just go for our domain controller DC, then we just export our root certificate. Okay, so how do we reach our domain controller PC certificate authority? So what I will do, I just go for MMC again, click OK. Then here you need to file, add, remove and snaps, then certificate, then my user, then finish. Then here just click OK. Then here you need to go personal certificate, just refresh it. Then here you just go for trusted root certificate, just click that certificate. You can see here your name, Trijo skill VM DC1, right? So what you will do, we just export this certificate. So all task, click export, click in next. Then we need to base 64 encode, just click next. Then we need to browse where you want to save this, and I just go for 64. Then CA SRT, then click save, next, finish. So now what happened, our certificate is exported. Okay, so after that we complete the task also with this one exported. So what we will do, we need to open this with our notepad. See, this is our notepad. So next step, we will check what is the next step. So we complete our export for base 64 encode. So task 6, create the client certificate, export it as a PFC file inside client computer. So we need to create for our client certificate also. So how do we can create? We just go for our domain controller again. This is our domain controller. So what we will do, we just open internet test. Okay, then we just go for localhost first. Okay, here we just add our localhost, internet option open. Then security, trusted site, just click add this website. Okay, are you sure? Yes. Then close, then okay. So after that you just localhost /crt srv. So how do we just go for here, we are administration tool, we just go for our certificate authority. So here we can check CRT SRV, just click OK. Then enter your administrator username, password. Then click OK. So now here you can request for the certificate. So just click the request, then advanced certificate request, then create submit the request to the CA. So in order to complete certificate, the website site CA must be configure USB HTTP. Okay, just go for here. What we will do, we just go for again internet option, we just close this one. Then again we just go for internet option. Here you can security, here you goes to custom level. So here you can see the option. So this option enable. Okay, initialize and script active control is not marked as a saved, just click enable, then click OK. So are you sure? So now it's okay. Then what I do, I just click apply. So just go for again, yeah, then request certificate again, then advanced certificate, then create submit request. Then you can see HTTP localhost, the website attempt to perform data certificate. Okay, then click yes. So after that we need to choose subordinate certificate authority, just click this one. Then here we need to enter the name, resource skill. Then here admin p at resource skill. Then here company, resource skill. Department IT, city CA, ENA, US. Just a default I give. Then here you need to mark key exportable, it's okay. Then use existing key exit. I will create the new set. Then here you need to choose 2048. Okay. Then after that just click submit. Yeah. Then click yes. So I just click install the certificate now. So you are now certificate tab is successful. So just we will go for here. We just go for issued certificate. Just refresh. So he can see here your subordinate certificate is created. So what we will go, we just go for here also personal your certificate, just refresh. Yeah, resource skill VM. So this one we needed to export as our client certificate. So export, next, yes, we need to private key, next, then export all extend property, then next. So here we will enter the password 341234. Then next we need the file name desktop pk1 pfx. Okay. Resource skill, it's okay, client. Otherwise you just enter the name. I just enter the name resource skill client certificate. Okay. Then we will save in the desktop, then click save. After that next, finish it. Export is completed. So we create our two certificate here, one for our root certificate and one for our child client certificate. Okay. So what we will do, we just go for our slide, then we will check what is the step next. So we almost completed client certificate and root certificate also completed. So what we need to configure our VPN gateway. So what we will do, we just go for our this. Then we need to, before we open this one, so just copy this, copy. Then we go to our reach our Azure portal. So we just go for our virtual network gateway resource group Azure Enterprise. Then we just go for our virtual network gateway, yeah, GW Enterprises. So just to go for here, you can go for configuration, VPN queue size and active, so everything default. Then we will go for the point to site configuration. So here we coming the point to site configuration, then click configure. So here you need to enter the address port. So I just, because this address port is not correlate with any address port related to your system, so I just go one, because this address will be distributed for all your client device. Okay, 172.16.16.0/24 address space. So I just go for IK version and OpenCS, and authentication we just go for Azure certificate. So we just paste our, before we copy that root certificate, then we will paste here, then enter resource skill root CRT. Okay. Then after that just go for save. So now we save our certificate and we create our point to site configuration. Okay. Now our point to site configuration is completed. So what we just go for download the VPN client application. So download is completed. So what we will just click download suspicious file. Okay. So now you can get your GW Enterprise VPN client, download the application. So just copy this one, I just extract here, extract all. So now the download is completed. So what we will do, we just go for extract all, then click extract. So GW Enterprise is there. Okay, so what am I planning? I plan to install my local device. Okay, so just I will go for my local device now, desktop. So this is my desktop, so this is my local desktop. So what I needed to try to connect from my local device to virtual network production VM. Okay, so before install, so this is my client PC, so you need to install here your pfx file. So where do you will get the, before the virtual machine, you already export that pfx file. So just to go for the virtual machine again. So this is my virtual machine. So here we already have the Rejoskill client. Just to copy this one, then go to your desktop, then I just to make new folder here, just to paste it. So now what happened, I just Rejoskill client certificate is paste my local PC, client PC. So here we just, before I need to go to MMC, then we need to add and remove snaps, then click certificate, then add, then my user account, then finish, then click OK. Then after that you just open the person certificate, then we will install this client certificate. Next, what is the password we before give? 1234 1234, then click next, finish. So Rejoskill VM DC02 is okay. We need to do want to install, so just click as installation is completed. So just go for here, just to refresh. So here you can see VM DC02 is installed. We just go for the trust. Here also Rejo VM DC02 is installed. So what we will do, we go to now the download file before. So this one, before you download file here, GW Enterprise, just open that one in your local computer. Then we just Windows, because my 64-bit architecture. So just double click, then run it. So what I just download that VPN client, I just install it. That click as you want, yes. So my local PC. See, now this is my local PC. So already we try to connect, then click connect, then click yes. So see, this is my local PC. So I just see now the VNet Enterprise is connected to. So how to we can verify? We just go for remote desktop connection. So we need to check remotely connect with our production VM. So we need the private IP address of our production VM. So we just go for again. It is the private IP address of our VM. Go to cancel. Okay, then go to virtual machine. This is VM prod 01. So here we need to go for our networking. So this is your private IP. Just to copy that one. Then we need to go for our desktop. Then I will paste this one. Show more. Then here admin p at rejoskill.com. Then just click connect. Then we will enter the password of that virtual machine. Then click OK. See here, you can name of the certificate remote computer VM product 03 rejoskill.com. See, we are connected to our local machine through our virtual machine. just click cmd, then click ok, ipconfig ipconfig/all. See, VM product 01. So primary DNS rejoskill.com. What is a private IP address 10.2.06. So now you understand how to we can install the enterprise certificate, how to we can connect our local client to our virtual machine VNet. Okay. See, now we complete task 7 and task we already connect our RTP client to PC. So now we connect our production VM to our client device. Okay, both are connected. So we use for our whatever enterprise certificate used to connect for our virtual machine, the production through our client device. So now you understand how to we can install our certificate authority enterprises and how to we can configure the VPN point-to-site configuration and how to we can connect. So now you understand. So now I wind up my topic. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you so much.